Hey everybody, it's China Unicorn. It is October 1st, 2021, and this is my story time for you about a random encounter last night that I was not expecting. So let me start from the beginning. So I was going to Oasis as a single girl. I didn't have a date. The last few weeks I had a guy that I was going with, but he wasn't available. So I went as a single girl and I really wasn't going to play. I was like, not really up for sex that night, just but leave it there. So I was not going to be fucking that night. I was there to have fun, socialize, see a bunch of people from the Oasis virtual platform. And I did, and I showed up and I had a good time and I was talking to all these people. And then I noticed somebody I recognized walking down the stairs, this big, broad-shouldered man, a guy that was my date from last Sunday, and my date from next Sunday. And he's with the girl that we fucked together last week. So I have to say, there was like a flicker of a moment where I was comprehending that the date that I took here last Sunday is with the unicorn we fucked. Interesting, without me. But you know what? The good news is I already knew they were likely to fuck without me. I already gave the green light. Like it's none of my business, right? So it wasn't about like whether he did anything wrong. No one did anything wrong. But it was whether or not it was going to feel okay. And I'm very, very proud and very grateful that it did feel okay. And I was quick to go up to them and smile and say, it's nice to see them. And they were happy to see me too. I think that they were happy to see that I was happy to see them, to be honest. And the truth is, we actually were able to all hang out, and we all played around together, hung out in the pool, smoked a bit together, hung out upstairs, I got to play with them. So I was kind of like, since they were on a date, I was kind of like, you know what I mean about a date, like a hangout. I was the unicorn. So I was the date last week and she was the unicorn. And then this time I was the unicorn. So I just thought it was quite funny because it was a different role. And I very, very, very much enjoy fucking him with her. She is so cute, so sexy. I had the best time. I can't wait until I can play with her again. It won't be for a little while, unfortunately, because she had to leave for school. But it was really fucking hot, and I got to participate. I was like all in there with fingers and mouths and things. No one kind of touched me because I wasn't having sex that night, but I was able to, suck some, I was able to share some, I got to be helpful when, he was fucking her, and I was able to put her, I'm being careful for you too. So anyways, yeah, so that is the sex that we had. And at the end of the night, we all went out for dirty burgers and they dropped me off at home, and it was the best fucking time. So I'm very glad that situation turned out the way it did, because maybe a year ago I wasn't strong enough in this lifestyle to be like, oh, that doesn't hurt my feelings at all, right? But it really didn't hurt my feelings this time. I really was happy that they were having a night. They were gonna fuck because they have good chemistry. I'm also very happy that they accepted me and made me feel welcome when they saw me. Because if I felt excluded at that moment, I think that would have been a recipe for a bit of a disaster emotionally. So I'm glad that they were also happy to see me, because that would have been a different outcome. But yeah, so it really did go smoothly, and I think that's why I like this lifestyle. That's why a lot of people like this lifestyle. Is sex is not a weapon to hurt people. Sex is for hedonistic fun. It is, let's fuck some people and then you and I go cuddle together alone later. Like that's my perfect version of swinging. Is I have a partner that like I go home with and have a life with, and then I come back and fuck people with them. That's my ideal partnership. Like normally that would be a situation I wouldn't sign up for. I'd be like, oh, I'm not going to be on the bench, but I had no choice but to be on the bench. And so I was like, let me in, coach. Let me in, coach. I mean, I was like smacking her ass while he was fucking her. I really was smacking her ass while he was fucking her, to the point where he was holding her ass like this, and I had to be able to quickly get into this hole before he moved back. So I was like I was just trying to like slap her ass without getting caught by his penetration motions.